Hey, what's up? It's your boy Eddie Monster here at the lab. Um, Decided I'm gonna do a couple videos to put my people on. There's a bunch. I'm talking about. There's a lot of issues that I need to touch on. Um, some issues that I support and some issues that I'm totally against concerning our craft as musicians, artists, producers, engineers. Whether you're in graphic designs or you're the one actually writing the rhymes yourself. Uh, I'm gonna tell you right away, starting off straight from the bat. Let's not confuse the music business with money business. Let me say that again. Let's not confuse the music business with the money business. I remember, because I was around. I ain't gonna say my age, and I'm not gonna tell you how long I've been doing this. Those of y'all that know me know what's up, and I'm well educated on this shit. Um, when KRS and Scott LaRock started off, when Eric B and Rakim started off, you think that everybody was scrambling around looking to see who's gonna buy my beat, who's gonna pay me for recording because I got a mic and a computer. Back then, there wasn't even no such thing. Now we got guitar centers and Walmarts, and everybody could be a smith, and everybody could sell their craft. That's not the way it goes. We've been lied to, we've been poisoned, we've been tricked. People on TV and the radio ain't making what they say they making. They not living how they looking. And they give you funds and all of that other stuff, but that's not the way it goes. Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff, and I can just keep going on. These people, they got together, they worked on their craft, they did the best they could, they polished their skills, and they presented their work in the right place, and they was there at the right time. Because not all the time you can be at a certain place and it's gonna pop. You gotta be, your timing gotta be right, and your product gotta be there, and you know what I mean. And you gotta be at the right place, and you gotta be there at the right time, and you gotta know what you're doing. Um, Everybody worried about getting paid, and all of that other stuff. Well, if you got 20 tracks and in your album, and you supposed to pay, for each beat and each recording and everything else, well, how much is your budget? And are you gonna recoup that? The blank CD company making more money selling you CDs with nothing on it than the record companies that sell you music, CDs with music on it already. Ain't nobody buying those CDs. There's very few people that are. And I've had this conversation. Oh, I buy CDs. Okay, well, you're one out of a million. Go stop another million people driving in their cars playing music and see they don't got a blank CD. Country music, rap, rock, it don't matter how old you are, if you black, white, Spanish, Chinese. Everybody got burnt shit and everything is MP3 now. So start looking into selling your music on apps if you're really into selling your music, but the music is not supposed to be sold. That's something that people say, that's a good idea. We can make money off of this. And they monopolize off of it. And then, they want to flash it up because you don't put junk on TV. You ever see a realistic looking crib on a movie? Nah, they don't look like nothing like your neighbors or where you live or anything. Everything is spotless. Even when they put like a homeless dude to play a role. His clothes is clean, but it's torn up. He don't have 3 weeks worth of sleeping on a bench on his shirt because they just bought that shit and they gotta get it for the scene as dirty as possible. So it ain't really authentic. And we see all these videos that are put together, and a lot of money goes into that. And these people got to do dirty things to get to the position where they at. But if you passionate about your craft, you will get with your people. You will do what you got to do, and everybody stop bitching about making money off the music. I know people done sold beats, and I'm about to finish right now. I know people done sold beats for $20. Now, how many beats do you got to sell every month throughout the year for sure, knowing you're going to get that bread that you could count on it so you could pay a light bill, which is what powers up the lab. How are you going to pay? And then on the other side, if you selling your craft for $20, $50 or $100, and something happens to your music where it happens to blow, um, what happens when Rick Ross or J. Cole or even Drake, who picks people out of Twitter to put beats on for him, you gonna charge Drake $20 for the beat? How much would you charge Drake if he said, yo, let me get one of them tracks? You're gonna hit him up for a couple of K. And then he's gonna feel offended because you said your beat was $20 for this guy. But I'm Drake. You gonna charge me more than there's nobody and I can put you on? You might foul up and not get no play after that. Especially since he's already in and he's gonna talk. My goal as a musician is not to be in the industry. If you want to make money, holla at me. I got some ideas. I send music out to media, websites, movies, video games, TV shows, commercials, things of that nature. They pay you one time check and they only use 15 seconds of your music. I ain't gonna speak too much about that because I ain't giving that away for free. But if you need more info, holla at me or look it up. You selling your beat to someone on the street or recording someone is actually taken away from you. You don't want to have access to somebody just by going online that easy because you can't get Premiere. You all right? Someone new. You can't get one of these new producers that easy. Just go online, but let me get a beat. All right, you got it tomorrow. Nah. I told this example many times. You go to Walmart, you can get any purse you want to for $20 in any shape, color, and size. But when you go to the Gucci store for a Gucci bag, you got to pay $200, $2,000. So you can't just find that just anywhere. So go ahead and put your stuff online, make yourself accessible, and make yourself cheap and throw yourself around. And when someone serious comes around, they're not gonna take you serious because they're gonna think you trying to play them. And not only that, you accessible, you plentiful. You got beats from here to Tibet, all over online, on SoundClick, on Facebook, on SoundCloud, on YouTube, on all these sites, on Reverb Nation, on BeatStars. You put your stuff on all of that media, and what up happening is everybody can get a hold of you. Anybody can buy your beat. If I was Rick Ross, I wouldn't want your beat, especially if you charging me $2,000. If you charging me even $200, you just gave it to nobody over here for $20. Now, how you sound? Y'all niggas better get your mind right. Y'all better get together, make your craft nice and hot, and present it. Give it away if you got to. That's another thing too, man. Y'all need to stop coming off on people that are doing you favors. Anybody take my music that's finished and bootleg it, and I don't got some major company pouring in $1 million on my project that I owe money on, all right? Anybody take my music and bootleg it, I owe you a thank you because you're doing legwork that otherwise I couldn't do. I can't reach everybody. I'm only but one person. And for me to hire a street team to do that, I'm going to have to pay them or give them compensation. Someone bootlegged your stuff. Not only are they promoting you for free, you don't got to pay them. They're paying themselves. You owe that man a thank you. Everything we've been taught is backwards, it's fucked up, and it's a lie. Open your eyes and realize that this is your craft, and if you're passionate about it, you're going to do the very best to get your music where it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to be, with who it's supposed to be. Keep your boys, keep your family, keep your team, keep your people that are vital to these operations, keep them close and satisfy them and please them because you don't know. You don't know when you're going to put something good together and it's going to pop. But go ahead and charge people for studio time. I mean, I'm not saying don't, but there's a plethora of home studios. Manhattan used to be a buffet of studios. Now it's been called by some of the major execs out there a ghost town of studios. A ghost town. Imagine Kanye making albums in a hotel room. He ran out the whole 2 floors. We don't got it like that, but the equipment is the same. The software is the same. A lot of y'all get this software for free. A lot of y'all want things given to y'all, and you turn around and you want to get paid for it. Look, if you gotta charge someone, do it if you don't care about the craft. And if you're never gonna see that man again and he ain't part of your team, forget him. Charge him if you need to. That's on you. I've been guilty of doing it a couple times because not that I need the bread, but I could use it. Who needs $20 when you got a house and you got bills? I don't need your $20. I don't need your $100. I could use your $100, but I don't need your $100. $100 ain't gonna make or break me. So by all means, if you got skills and you got talent and you can make it to the lab, my testimony of starting off in the beginning, I ain't had no choice because there was no home computers and there was no Guitar Center to run to. You know what I'm saying? So right now, y'all got it easy. Y'all can pick up and do whatever y'all want to do. All right, wherever y'all want to do it, and y'all got support. You got people that'll join you. You got people, you know what I mean? They got talent and got to pitch in and to help. You know what I'm saying? But what's gonna wind up happening is you're gonna wind up putting people away, and you're gonna wind up with your little $50 left, and then nobody wants to come back to the lab because they don't got another $50. People ain't rich. People don't got no money, and they gonna rap about it, but they not living that life. I'm sorry. Get mad at me, email me, knock on my door, text me, whatever you want to do. The truth of the matter is, go ahead and put your shit out there with everybody else's shit, and you lose your prestige. You can't find a Kanye West beat just like that unless you stealing it. And don't worry about people stealing your stuff. You know, KRS-One, his entire catalog is open for use. He will not sue you. You see him starving? He don't even make records no more. He do shows. He's got new material to come out all the time, and he does shows. And he's making a living off of that. He's making a living off of that. As far as his music is concerned, his entire catalog is open for use. Whoever want to use it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to start thinking a little different. I know this video is a little long, but we're going to cut it short, and the next one's going to be shorter. We're going to narrow down the topics. Y'all can talk to me when I'm on live. Y'all can send me messages or whatever and tell me what you want to touch up on. We're going to go through some lessons, and we're going to go through some discipline, because the studio life is not for everybody, and those of y'all that get it are the ones that are going to get somewhere. There's a lot of people that don't get it, and they just, they get a little, Pro Tools or whatever, FL Studio, and all of a sudden they're a star. They're gonna get a deal. If they knock on my door today with a deal, I'm gonna tell them, fuck you, I don't want a deal. Deal with that. Deal with that, because I ain't owing you no money. You wanna buy my music? Make sure it's going to a video game or to a commercial or to a movie. There's a lot of movies coming out, and there's resources that'll tell you what movies are gonna come out from here to 2030. Don't believe me? Hit me up.